Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Welcome back. How did dreams of playing baseball lead to an Air Force career in the growing field of telecommunications?
In this week's Veteran Salute, Jason Lamb introduces us to a veteran who says he relies on his training on a daily basis.
Like so many of us, Donald Leisure had big dreams after high school. When Leisure realized Plan A wasn't going to happen, he moved on to Plan B and joined the Air Force.
I really wanted to play baseball, but I didn't think I was good enough, so I decided, well, I better do something, or my dad's going to start making me pay rent.
Leisure's father served in the Air Force.
He basically told me stories, and so I kind of had an understanding of how the Air Force was going to work.
After he posed for what he calls his baby picture, Leisure was designated to be a fuel control specialist.
It wasn't the ones that fly up in the 135s or the KC-10s. It was the on the ground with trucks or with hydrants. And that's what I did the first 3 years.
During this time, he was stationed at Misawa Air Force Base in Japan.
They have F-16s. Okay. And that's what I was refueling, mainly F-16s. And then every once in a while, the Navy would send a F-18 off a carrier to land there. And
after 3 years, he decided to cross-train into the telecommunications field.
My recruiter said, "So you want communications?" I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And he said, "Okay, well, you're going to be in fuels." I was like, "Well, how's fuels communications?" And he goes, "Well, you talk on a radio, right?" Yeah. So the communications field that I went into was we troubleshot in like networks, T1s, phone lines, stuff like that. And that's basically what I do now. So.
His training continued at McChord Air Force Base in Tacoma, Washington, Keesler Air Force Base in Mississippi, and he completed his enlistment here at McConnell Air Force Base from 1995 until 1999. Leisure still leans on his military training today.
Jack of all trades, master of none, because we work on we work on pretty much any kind of circuit. We worked on telegraph, telephone, cryptos, and the T1, DS3s, all types of the media type, and modems, routers, switches, so computers.
Looking back, Leisure says he made the right choice to join the Air Force.
What I was most proud of is actually serving my country. I was proud to do that. I mean, what I did was nothing compared to a lot of people, but it was still, you know, serving my country and being proud to be an American.
Leisure says he's also proud to say his Air Force duty sent him around the world to places like Japan, Korea, Italy, and Saudi Arabia, to name a few. Here for you, Jason Lamb, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, Don Leisure. Don served our country in the United States Air Force and was a senior airman. Senior airman, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.